You're watching a closer look. Since the establishment of the International Training Institute in 1999, the institution started off with few business courses, providing on-the-job training skills that were needed. With high demand in various business career pathways, ITI took the opportunity and started providing courses that were needed, and slowly, from strength to strength, the institution started to expand, moving to 4 Mile Tabari to now Koki ITI in Port Moresby. Today, the school is very successful, providing high-quality education to Papua New Guineans who have become successful, where most of the students that graduated from ITI now hold higher positions in both the government and private sectors.
Today, the school is very successful after 25 years of providing high-quality education and practical learning skills to Papua New Guineans who have become successful in the International Training Institute, where most of the students that graduate from ITI now hold higher positions in both the government and private sectors. But how did the institution come about to where it is today? The education of Institution International Training Institute was established in 1999, where it started off with few business courses and 20 students while providing on-job training skills that were needed. With high demand in various business career pathways, ITI took the opportunity and started providing courses that were needed, and slowly from strength to strength, the institution started to expand, moving from 4 Mile Orilavi to now Badili ITI in Port Moresby.
If you're looking at Papua New Guinea, it's a young nation. So you need education. So we are there to provide as one of the providers to build education, for them to also start working as well, all different levels. So our aim is to try to build as quality education. So, and also to the extent relevant to the environment as well. So they should be able to work. The thing in a lot of things, like we have the OJT section. So basically we're doing we're going to do mock interviews for students. So because the hardest part of a student is from getting to studying to how to go for an interview. So those things we are improving. So all different levels we are trying to improve. So those type of things. So end of the day we want to give as much as possible for our students to gain. Because a lot of students are not just work, there's a lot of our students actually have their own businesses. So we should encourage both ways, More businesses, more people are employed as well. So whichever they want to carry on the avenue, they can do that. So basically we're just giving the skills for them. Ultimately it's up to the students. We can always teach it, but it's we encourage them to do something with that. But far as we know, a lot of the places a lot of people who taken our students, they're very happy with it, happy with our students, and so we want to make sure that employers are happy with with the products we are producing, So for the students and for us. So students as well is good for us. So students get employment, or they're starting their own business, or they're happy with everything. That's good. That's a plus point for us. That's a confidence. It'll come back to us to build up for the future.
With a total of 8 campuses, the International Training Institute has developed many Papua New Guineans according to the market demand.
So basically we're looking at the current market. We found there was not many institutions catering for the average person. Usually it was more for corporates, not for the average person. So that's the reason we started ITI. So we took a risk of, getting for the average person, providing good quality at affordable prices, That's how we started it. So we started Orilavi House in March 1999. We only had 2 rooms actually. One room was about 7 computers and an office room. That's it at Orilavi House. So from there we had about 20 students. From there we started developing and gradually getting more programs in. This thing. We started certificate, then we had started with diploma programs. So over time, then we moved to Badili. And from then we've been here. We then started Lay Campus, And end of the day, now, currently we have altogether about 8 campuses, or centers and campuses. This thing. So we are pretty widespread. We got north, south, west, east of Papua New Guinea, all the campuses. So so that's how we built up. And obviously, one of our focus was always early on was providing one person per one computer. Those days, most other institutions usually had one person sitting on one computer, you had 2 or 3 people sitting on there. So we always started from day one person, one computer. Then also we started doing night classes for our students. So from almost the first, second or third year, we already started night classes. So people who can't make it doing full time, or they're working, so they can come in night time and attend the class.
The institution offers a variety of courses to students, including accounting, HR, IT, business management and others, while providing on-job training to providing employment for its students. ITI over the years has provided free scholarship to top-performing students in where they are given the opportunity to study at ITI after year 12. This is part of ITI's community engagement to giving students an opportunity in education. A pioneer student of ITI since the establishment of the institution is Elizabeth Lona, who has studied at ITI to being employed at ITI and how she gives back to ITI. She says ITI plays an integral role in educating the next generation of Papua New Guineans, providing various types of courses to cater to the market.
I did my certificate program with ITI, then I proceeded into diploma. While employed, I took up my studies with ITI as well. Then I resigned and I went back, and I came back, did my diploma in accounting year in 2014. While being employed, I also took up after-hour classes. And then after 2014 and 2016, I also did my advanced accounting. Also, while working with ITI, I also took up the advanced accounting. Then in 2020, I took up diploma in human resource. And then after that is also after working, also I took up diploma in human resource. In 2021, I was accepted to UPNG to do my degree in HR, which I just got my 2 years degree with UPNG and graduated this year in April 2021.
ITI not only provide top quality education to Papua New Guineans, to providing on-job training, work experience across all its 8 campuses in the country. From providing certificate and diploma courses, ITI has also partnered with internationally recognized universities in Australia, where students are also given the opportunity to study degree programs in Australia.
We just calculated, since we started, that was probably in 2011 or something, we started, we have given for 700 people scholarships. So far we're 2 million kina. This thing, and last year we gave 300,000. This year we're increasing for next year to 350,000. So this is part of our community service, giving back to the community. So that's one of the things, and we also have contribute for cricket. For volleyball, in fact, we're having a volleyball competition. We just had a village-based one. We just distributed them, the balls and the nets. We have next month is going to be the actual volleyball competition, this thing. So like that for soccer, we have done for many other sports, we are given in tennis, we had tennis competitions as well. So basically just giving the youths back, back to them, like to take part in,
From being a pioneer student to a full-time staff of ITI, Lona believes that providing quality education to students is very important for the human resource development in the country. She says watching students every year graduate with flying colors always makes her proud to see her students, especially when she has over the years crossed paths with students of ITI who now hold various positions in both private and the public sectors.
Getting along with students and being around with students, I like the atmosphere of ITI because I've been so much with students physically, and I also encourage them. I'm so proud to see my students after going through. I've interviewed so many students, like they've been going through some struggle stages, but when it comes to the completion of their studies, I've seen that students have succeeded after completing studies and they get job, and that's why I get proud of ITI's products that we offer, because it gives them the second chance. After we get into university, still we come back to work for ITI. I mean, still we are here to work, to earn a living for ourselves. But after all, since the students been struggled through, though they haven't make into their formal education, but when we've offered these courses, like they go out into workforce and then they can earn their living. So when I know that students that have been employed, and when they come with uniform, I ask them, like, oh, you are working, so I'm so proud to see you coming with a uniform. That's the advice I encourage them. So I like ITA because when I see students going into field and they work and they come back, I'm so proud to see my product, outcome of my product and my service to them.
Moving forward for ITI, the institution is looking to work closely with the Department of Higher Education to better improve its services. ITI will soon tap into providing other courses as well as tourism and hospitality.
And that's all we have for you on tonight's episode. Join us same time next week for another Closer Look episode. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Goodbye.